Hello, I'm Dr. Babcock at Trinity Chiropractic, and I have Alex here as our office manager. We're going to demonstrate some important exercises that everyone needs to do, and that would be posture exercises and some core exercises, okay? So the first part when we want to do the posture exercises is make sure that we're in the right position. So your back of your heel should be about 1 foot length away from the wall, okay? Your bottom should touch the wall, your shoulders should touch the wall, and the back of your head should touch the wall. And your eyes should be looking straight ahead, not up or not down. So this lines up your ear, your shoulder, and your hip. The first part of the exercise is we want to make sure that we've got proper motion in our back when we're doing the exercise. So your arms are off to the side, making sure the back of your hand is touching the wall, your thumb and your pinky included, okay? So now as she's going to breathe in, and as she breathes in, she's going to arch her back. So go ahead and breathe in. Make sure you take a deep breath so it's coming from your belly. And as you breathe out, you want to roll your pelvis down so the small of your back touches the wall, so your bottom kind of slides down the wall. So go ahead and breathe in, and then breathe out. Good, excellent. Okay, so she's rotating her pelvis as she's doing it. This is going to help line up the ears, shoulders, and hips. When you have this master, again, you should be doing this 1 minute twice a day. Then we go on to the phase 2 of this exercise. Phase 2 of this exercise is with your arms are up. So you can start with her arms up, where her elbow is even with her shoulder. Her elbow never drops below her shoulder. Her elbow should try to touch the wall the entire time if possible, and her hand should be straight. It shouldn't bend back to touch the wall. Okay? So go ahead, she's going to breathe in. As she breathes in, she's going to arch her back, and her arms come straight up, nice and slow. Okay? So that you can see her hands are pointing straight up. They're not off to the side or in or anything like that. And then breathe out, and as she breathes out, her arms come right back down to the starting position where her elbow is matching up with her shoulder, and then she flattens her back. So go ahead, do that a couple more times. So breathe in, she's arching, arms come up, and notice she's looking straight ahead as she's supposed to, she's not looking up. And then breathe out, her arms come back down. So ideally you should do this for 1 minute, twice a day. And for some people, this might be a little bit difficult. You can transform this to the floor, and then with gravity, this can kind of help you a little bit. And if you have any other questions on this, let us know, okay? Now, the other important exercise we want to do is go over some core exercise, so we're going to do that on. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and go over some core exercise. Now, core exercises are very important. You want to make sure you work your balance when you're working core, also strength, endurance, and flexibility. So we're going to first start off with the first exercise. It's called ball sits. And with ball sits, you want to make sure your hands are off the ball. Your posture is perfect, where your ears are lined up with your shoulders and hips. So what you're going to do is going to lift one leg off the floor, and this kind of gets your balance going, okay? So you can see how off you are. And then you can try to hold that for 30 seconds if you can. And then go ahead and we'll switch over to the other side. And then we're switching over to the other side. And so you work both sides. People tend to have one weaker side or the other side, or one side they're having a little bit more difficulty with, okay? All right, the next exercises we're gonna go over is some planks, okay? So we're just gonna demonstrate a basic plank. Okay, so this is a plank position here. So she's holding her on her elbows, and her feet and her torso's off the ground. You want to make sure you're not getting too high or too low where you're sagging. You want to be right in the middle in there, okay? And this works all your muscles of your core, your back, your abs, your buttocks, all the different muscles on there. And you can add some different variations to a plank, okay? You can get on your hands instead of your elbows. Good. And then to make it a little harder, you can actually do one-sided planks, which will go off to one side. Hold that posture and try to keep your good posture as possible. Then switch over to the other side. So you can do all kinds of different variations on this. Okay, then you can also add a ball to it, where you would put your elbows on the ball there, and then your feet, okay? So this adds that, the instability, which is good for the balance, okay? And then you can actually move the ball around if you want as well too. And then you can also do this on your hands. Go ahead and you can show this on your hands.
This is a good idea.
So you can do this on your hands too. And then ideally you can go a little bit lower right there. Well, it's harder than it looks, but it is. But that's another thing you can do. The other thing you can also do is put it on your feet, okay? All right.
You got me on hands yet.
Yeah, and then you're on your hands, she's looking straight ahead. And some other variations you can do with this is you can bring the ball to your chest, or you can, that's perfect, and you can do a push-up on this. Well, those, you can do some push-ups as well on this too. So those are some variations of the plank that you can do. Another exercise, since she's in this position here, is what we call bird dog. Okay, so she's gonna lift one arm straight out, and then the opposite. Go ahead and hold this posture. Again, this works the muscles of the back, the buttocks, really good. Get some abs as well too. And then the other side. And you can switch off back and forth, back and forth. Another variation, you can do this on your on the ball, where your belly's on the ball, so that also creates some instability as well. There are countless different core exercises to do. You can find a whole bunch on the internet. You can ask us if you have any questions, let me know. You can call us anytime or reach us by email. Obviously, if you have some injuries, you definitely want to talk us over about that. If you got a problem with your shoulders or anything like that, just let us know. We're here to help you. Thank you again for watching. If you have any questions, just give us a call at 316-612-0600. Thank you.